So good day to you all. Today we continue our elementary differential equation. Current topic we're treating is how to determine the undermined coefficients. Let me quickly share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, you can see the board?
Yes, sir, you can see, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So let's move on. Only three people, or three or two, send me their own assignment. Others did not bother to send it. I don't have any issue with that, but I will advise you to try and lay your hands on it. But let's continue from the assignments. Okay, solution. Let's look at the solution one. For those that make attempts, you can cross-check your own answer based on what we are going to do now, so that it will also have impacts. Okay. The statement says y prime prime plus 3y prime plus 2y equals to 2x squared plus 4x plus 5. Right. So from here, we can solve this problem. Remember, when it is quadratic, what happened? The first thing I asked you to do, don't forget, we've been solving the general one. We need, for you to get to this point, we need what we are asked to calculate y equals to y's complement plus y particular, right? Then for y complement, we can easily get y complement by solving this one, and you're going to have it to be c1 exponential minus x plus c2 exponential minus 2x. If today is your first time joining the class, please watch the previous video to see how do we derive this y complement, which is yc. Then we explained to ourselves last class that when you have quadratic equation, let's go up. Let me show us the table again. From those tables, we can understand better. Okay, now we have different form. From here now, this table, when you have a constant, when your g of x is constant, you have a. When you have a linear equation, you have ax plus b. When you have a quadratic equation, you have ax squared plus bs plus c. When you have a cubic polynomial, you have plus e, right? When you have the trig and when you have exponential. So we can go ahead. Our g of x in this case is very simple because our g of x is quadratic here. This is our g of x, which is quadratic. Then it simply means we can substitute. We can say that our yp, your yp is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. That is our yp. But the equation you are given says, this is our equation. Our equation is y prime prime, meaning you are going to differentiate your yp twice. You will also differentiate it. The first one is representing y. The second one will be yp prime. Let's differentiate this. What do we have? We have 2ax plus b. Then when you now differentiate it twice, what do we have? You have it to be 2a. So you have it to be 2a. So from then, we can now substitute it into our equation and equate it to the quadratic we have. So let's call this one equation 1. We can go ahead and say equation 1 becomes, because we have to substitute these 3 into equation 1. Let's say equation triangle, substitute equation triangle there. So we have it to be y prime prime is what? 2a plus 3 of y prime, which is 2ax plus b then plus 2 of as squared plus bs plus c equals to 2s squared plus 4s plus 5. Any question? Any question, please?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay, let's continue. Let's open the brackets. But when you are opening the bracket, you have to be careful in this case. Remember, okay, let's just open it first so that you can get what I'm saying. We have 2a plus 6ax plus 3b plus 2ax squared plus 2bs plus 2bx plus 2c equals to 2s squared plus 4s plus 5. So we can arrange them based on the exponent, on their power. That is, we have 2a from here, which implies that we have 2a all in x squared. Don't forget. Let's collate all the x power raised to power 1 together. We have it to be 6a plus 2b x. Then let's look at the one without x, which is constant. 2a plus 3b plus 2c. Everything equals to 2x squared plus 4s plus 5. So what do? We now do the comparison. Equate each of them. The one with square, equate it to the squared. The one with x, equate it to the x. The one with constant, equate it with the constants. That's what we're going to do, a kind of comparison. So that we can get, we are looking for our A, B, and C.
C.
Any question? Samuel Olayemi, what's the question? Yes. Samuel Olayemi?
Yes, sir. I'm confused how you get that 2a plus 6a squared plus 3b.
I can't hear you.
That's
I can't hear you very well. Go ahead.
that 2a plus 6a squared plus 3b plus 2ax squared plus 2bx plus 2c is equals to 2x squared plus 4x plus.
Okay. What happened to it? Okay. I thought you were having a question. So the comparison will now be 2a x squared equals to 2s squared. So S squared, we cancel S squared. Then we have 2A equals to 2. If you divide both sides by 2, what do you have? Your A is equals to 1. So the next thing we need to do is to look for the one of the power of x. It'll be 6A plus 2B with x equals to 4x. X will cancel also. Then don't forget, you know your A to be 1. Then substitute your A, which is 1 plus 2B equals to 4. So we have 2B equals to 4 minus 6. We have 2B equals to minus 2. B is equals to minus 1. Any question? Are we there now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is our C now? We can get our C from what we add. Remember, you have here, we have 2A plus 3B plus 2C equals to 5. Our constant, we know A to be 1 plus 3B to be minus 1 plus 2C equals to 5. When you multiply this one, you have 2 minus 3 plus 2C equals to 5. This is minus 1. You have minus 1 plus 2C equals to 5. 2C equals to 5 plus 1. Then 2C equals to 6. C equals to 6 over 2 equals to 3. So that's how you calculate it. Then we have our YP to be equals to AX squared plus BS plus C. Now that you know that your YP, your A is 1 into S squared plus negative 1 into S plus 3. So what do you have? At the end of the day, our YP is equals to X squared minus S plus 3. So don't forget that your Y is the same thing as YC plus YP. We know our YC to be C exponential minus X plus C2 exponential minus 2X plus S squared minus S plus 3. That is the final answer. Any question on that?
Yes, sir. I have a question, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, my question is, I have two questions. One is, please, what you've explained is quite comprehensive. I understand it very well, but I would like to know the topic so I can make reference again to do more exercises from my handout, 1. And 2, how do we get the previous videos that you've done on this MCH 222? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. This must be your first day in my class.
This is my second day. So I think the first class I attended it, but I didn't stay throughout. This is the second
Did
time.
you, when last did you visited your portals?
I think I did so 2 or 3 days ago.
If you do that, you will see my video on your page.
Okay.
On
I
my
think I saw something like
MTH.
that.
So just click on that
Something like
video.
that.
From week 1 to week 6 is there.
Okay, fine.
So
Thank you very much.
each of the week, if you really want to enjoy it, go and click it, and so that you can follow what we've been doing so far. So this is the
Thank you very
topic,
much.
method of, we are on linear differential equation, talking about general of linear non-homogeneous equation, which we are solving now. And what are the method? The method is method of undermine, coefficient, and method of variation. So these are the things we've been solving. So they are there in your page, in your course material. You can use this. We first of all discuss about the homogeneous form, and we also discuss non-homogeneous form means it's not equals to 0. Homogeneous form equals to 0. So that's what we did. And I gave assignments, and I'm just trying to solve the assignment so that if peradventure you solve your own, you can compare your answers and see whether you're on the right path or you are messing it up. Okay, let's look at the question 2.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You've answered your question now. Y prime prime plus 3y prime plus 2y equals to cos 2y. Or no, cos x. Just put it cos x. Are we there now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So in this case now, the solution is we are still using this side, but let me quickly solve this one. What it simply means is let m or let y prime equals to m. So y prime prime is equals to m squared. That's the meaning. So in this case now, I can substitute m squared plus 3m plus 2 equals to 0. So in this case, we can say that m plus 2 and m plus 1, they are all equals to 0. Meaning m equals to -1 and m equals to -2. So I can write my y complement to be C1 exponential minus x, we are talking about 1 now, plus C2 exponential minus 2x. But don't forget here our g of x, which is what? Cos 2x. Now that we have cos 2x, how do we write cos 2x? Somebody is asking a question. Wada, is the question for me? Wada Rich. So what is your name? What is your real name? Is that your real name? Okay, let's continue. So we have y prime, our yp will be what? Let's go to the table again. From the table, you can tell what is your yp will be. Our yp will be what? We are treating trigonometry, and I told you in the table, we have YP for trigonometry, and anytime you are given a sine or a cos, what does it mean? So you can see, if you are given a sine or you are given a cos, the YP is A cos alpha or AX plus B sine AS. Your A in this case is 2. And you maintain your S. So take note of that. So we can go ahead and solve this one by saying A cos 2x plus B sine 2x. So let's YP prime, let's differentiate YP prime. What do we have? When you differentiate this, what do you have, please? Anybody?
Minus sign.
Which of them is minus sign?
That's A cos 2x.
It's not minus sign. Is that the only answer? Just minus sign. I'll just put minus sign. Or you have. Okay, what is it supposed to be?
Sine 2x.
No. You have to differentiate that too. So it's going to be minus 2A sine 2x. Then when you differentiate this, it will be plus 2B cos 2x. I hope you get it now.
Yes, sir.
Y prime prime of P is what?
Minus 4A cos 2x.
Minus 4A cos 2x
Minus 4B cos 2 sine 2x.
minus 4B sine 2x. Thank you. So our general equation will become what? So everything we have there, from here, we substitute it to equation 1. Equation 2 rather. The equation 3 into 2. Equation 3 into equation 2. Left hand side. So we are going to have it to be what? That is, we are talking about y prime prime plus 3y prime plus 2y. So it's going to be the y prime prime we have minus 4a cos 2x minus 4b sine 2x. Then plus, let me just write this one, plus or let's say plus 3 into minus 2a sine 2x plus 2b cos 2x. Then the next one will be what? Plus 2 in brackets 2 cos 2x plus b sine 2x. Everything equals to cos 2x. So you can Open the brackets one after the other and equate them together. Does anything cancel? Let's look at it critically. Which one cancel each other?
Sorry, sir. It's like there's a mistake somewhere.
Where?
Where you are substituting for 2y, I thought it should be plus 2 brackets a cos 2x plus b sin 2x. But you wrote plus 2 brackets
you.
2.
Is that place right?
Yes, sir. That's what I did, sir.
Thank you so much. It shows that we are together then. That's good. So what do we do? Somebody should give us idea of what to do.
Maybe we should open the brackets.
Okay, let's open the bracket first and see. We have minus 4a cos 2s minus 4b sin 2x so we can open this negative also.
Minus 6a sin 2s.
Minus 6a sin 2x
Plus 6b cos 2s.
6b cos 2x
Plus 2a cos 2s.
Let's just look at it too. I hope it will not be too long for us to handle. Let's just keep that one and open the next one. Is there anything cancelled here? Or is there anything common? Okay, let's continue. Plus 2a cos 2s plus 2b sin 2x. Everything equals to cos 2s. So even if you add it together, let's say we add it together, and so how do we deal with this? Let all cos go to cos and let all sine goes to sine. That's the best way of handling this kind of situation. So let's look at it. How many cos do we have? Can we deduct? Remember, we have 4a here. 4a minus 4a plus 2a. What do we have?
Minus 2a.
Minus 2a. Thank you. Remember, cos 2s is common to them.
Yes.
Then let's look at b with cos. We only have plus 6b cos 2s. That means this has gone. Follow and follow. Right. Plus. Let's look at the sine 2s. We have minus 6a. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
When you add these two together, what do you become? You still have minus 2b.
Minus 2b.
Sine 2s. Everything equals to what?
Cos 2s.
Remember, this cos 2s will be plus 0. 0 is just like constant, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So everything will
Yes,
be
sir.
cos 2s plus 0. Let's put it that way. So plus 0, let's put it that way. So we can look at it critically by saying minus 2a plus 6b plus 2s is equals to cos 2s. Do you agree with me? So this will go with this. I believe I'm speaking your mind.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir. In that the second to the last, the minus 6a minus 2b.
Yes.
I think from the one before the second to the last is plus 2b, sir.
Which of them? This is minus 2b. This is on sign.
Yes. This we have after we open the back
Yes,
brackets.
it's plus 2b. I agree with you. But you remember that this is minus
Plus
4b
plus is minus.
plus this. Can you
Plus
see
plus
it?
minus.
Plus plus minus. We have minus 4b plus 2b. It gives us negative 2b. Do you agree?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this case now, we have it to be minus 2a plus 6b equals to 1.
Understand.
Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Because
Sir,
you
yes.
divide both sides by cos 2s. And cos 2s cancel cos 2s here. And the other
Yes.
one is 1. So we can now go ahead and solve the second one. Let's look at the second one. Says minus 6a minus 2b. Let's call this one equation asterisk equal minus 6b sine what?
Equals 0.
Let's just write it because somebody will still ask you where is sine 2x. So in this case now we can divide both sides by sine 2s. Sine 2s sine 2s. So when you divide both sides by sine 2s, everything is still equals to 0, right? So you have it to be minus 6a minus 2b equals to 0. Equation star star. So we need to solve equation star star and equation star. Then we can now get what we are to get. So we can start from equation star star by saying that minus 6a equals to 2b. It simply means I divide both sides by 2. This go with this. Here we have here 3. So we have minus 3a equals to b. Any question? Now that we know minus 3a equals to b, I can go ahead and substitute it into equation 1. Then equation star becomes minus 2a plus 6 of minus 3a equals to 1. So by the time you open the bracket, what do we have? Minus 2a minus 18a equals to 1. So everything is now in form of a. We need to calculate our a for us to get the b. So everything now is in form of a. We have minus 20a equals to 1. Our a is equals to minus 1 all over 20. Do we all agree?
Yes, sir.
Then
What do you times to get 18? Sorry, sir.
6 multiplied by 3.
Okay.
Okay. So we have this one to be. Let's continue. Our b, we know b is equals to what? Minus 3a. So you put it minus 3 into minus 1 all over 20. What do we have? This cancels this. So we have 3 over 20. Any question?
No question, sir. Yeah.
No question.
I think
Our
so.
YP is equals to A cos 2x plus B sine 2x. Then we know the YP to be what? What is A? Minus 1 all over 20 cos 2x plus B 3 over 20 sine 2x. So our Y will be YC plus YP. Then Y equals to C1 exponential minus x plus C2 exponential minus 2x minus 1 all over 20 cos 2x plus 3 over 20 sine 2x. That's what they asked us to do. Any question? Ask your question, please. No question. Silence.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Go ahead. Ask your question.
This particular one that you have just solved, but I have a question. When I was dealing with material, so I'll come across a question there. So, but please, I want you to help me integrate this this particular equation, sir.
Which integration?
I won't call the equation, sir. The
Part of the
S2.
topic we are dealing with. If you have any personal problem, you can chat with me. I'm just asking a question on this.
Okay, sir.
If you can talk to me after that, you can say if you have any
Okay, sir.
personal problem on anything, on what we are doing. If you have a problem with what we are doing, that's the question I'm asking. I don't want to divert attention of the class to something else. So let's deal with what we are doing in class first. Then, if you have any other issues, then we can look at it on a personal level. If I'm able to solve, if I'm able to help, I will do that within my capacity. So let's look at the last option, which is exponential. Let's look at the exponential aspect of it. Okay, if your y, if you have exponential, let's say number 3 now, we have y prime prime plus 3y prime plus 2y equals to exponential 4x. If I have it at exponential 4x, what's going to be my resolution? So don't forget my YC, the solution will be, my YC is the same thing as C1 exponential minus s plus C2 exponential minus 2x. Then the g of x will be exponential 4x. Then let's differentiate YP. Our YP will be what? Let's go to the YP. Please look at your note. What is your YP? Your YP will be what? YP for the exponential is what? Let's look at it. So YP for the exponential is A exponential alpha X. It depends on what alpha be. Alpha can be any value. So in this case, we have our alpha to be 4. So it's going to be A exponential 4x. So let's take note of that. Then we now need to differentiate it. Right. So it's going to be YP is A exponential 4x. Now let's differentiate this. Anytime you differentiate exponential, what do you have? YP of this.
That should be A4S.
You said what?
A4S. Exponential 4S.
No. Differentiate it again. When you differentiate 4x, what do you have?
That would be 4A exponential
3S.
4a exponential 4x. You said when you differentiate 4x, you have 3x. Where, bro?
4S.
Remember, the differentiation of this, it simply means that, let me put it down so that you know, is d dy, d dx of the power. Don't forget, you still have a exponential. You return what you have here. So by the time you do it, so it's going to be 4a exponential 4x. That's how you differentiate exponential function. Then y prime prime will be what? Yes, anybody?
Four times 4.
Yeah. So we can go ahead and substitute in our equation. So we have it to be what? 16a exponential 4x plus 3 into 4a exponential 4x plus 2a exponential 4x equals to exponential 4x. Now let's go ahead. We can open the brackets. 60a exponential 4x plus 12a exponential 4x plus 2a exponential 4x equals to exponential 4x. When you add everything together, what do you have? You can see that they are all having the same thing. So I can easily add them together. I will add, I have 30a exponential 4x equals to exponential 4x. The entire exponential will cancel, will nullify themselves. So this go with this. So we have 30a equals to 1. Don't forget that one. Don't say equals to 0. It can't be 0. 2 divided by 2 is 1, not 0. Exponential divided by exponential is 1, not 0. So our a is equals to 1 all over 30. So I can go ahead and say my yp equals to a exponential 4s is equals to, it implies that yp is equals to 1 all over 30 exponential 4x. So we can go ahead and say my general y will now be what? Equals to yc plus yp. Which is the same thing as C1 exponential minus s plus C2 exponential minus 2s plus 1 all over 30 exponential 4x. That's settled. Any question, please? Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you have any question for me?
No, understand. No, sir.
Thank you for that. So, for those of us that have questions, let me know. But if you don't have question, then we can also proceed then. Somebody is just sending a message. Yes.
Okay, sir, I have a question, but I think that question will be better after the class. I will ask the question.
Is it the same thing that can benefit what people can?
It's not on this question. It has to do, it's related to exams based on questions like this. So maybe at the end of the full class, I will not ask questions.
So what is the question related to the exam?
Okay, now I have had one challenge with NTH examinations. Some of the times when we attempt questions in the exams, and then you have to provide your solutions, you give the answers. Let's say this answer now, we have C1, C sub 1 exponential minus x. Sometimes when we write it the way we write it in our own way, at the end of the day, we'll get less than what I expected because I was sure of what I did. But the mark I got was less than what I expected. So I now was thinking, are there some special ways to write our answers where it is subjective? If it is to choose any option, A, B, or C, you can actually do that. But sometimes you have to now give the answer, you have to type it. Now, when we do so, at the end of the day, I discovered that the mark I expected at the overall is not what I get because I was sure of what I did. Now, what is the best way for us to always give our answers to avoid situations like this?
Okay, thank you for that question. How many of us still have the same challenges? Raise up your hand. Let's see. Before I answer.
So that one, sir.
Yes.
All these equation, when we are writing our exam, it bring one it's bring another symbol. It won't be the same as all these ones. Maybe it's system that we change all these signs to another thing. I don't know, but it's being as if they wrote dot there inside the box.
I know what you are talking about. I think, and we have raised it, and I want you guys to also raise it. Don't keep quiet until they answered you. Just a minute. Let me just.
We have raised and raised. Nobody is replying. But if you got to an extent, they'll just close your ticket for you automatically.
In fact, at the point, I had to write a letter, a formal letter. I wrote a letter to the department. Up to now, they didn't respond. In fact, the whole thing is just discouraging.
So we have HOD in the maths department, and